Hello everybody, this is Dilek with Nokta Detectors. Tonight I'm joining you from our headquarters in Istanbul, and I'm sitting in the what we call the VIP lounge slash showroom area. And I'm here today to give you an update on the Accupoint beta testing. Now, we are very happy to announce that the Accupoint beta testing has come to an end. Now, before I share with you some of the feedback that we got from the testers, good and bad, you know, I'll share that all with you guys. I would like to thank all the testers around the world who actually, you know, spent a lot of effort, first of all, to purchase the product. And I must say that some had a hard time. We were told that the website was frozen when they were trying to buy the unit. And so we apologize, but this is what happened. Let me explain you. This beta testing of a product, of a physical product, it's the first time we tried it. So this was all new to us too. And we really tried our best to have this whole process run smoothly. Maybe what we didn't expect was the huge amount of response that we got on the beta testing. Maybe we couldn't really forecast the amount of users who were willing to buy the beta test unit. So we literally had thousands of people on our website trying to purchase the unit, and the website got I don't even know what the word is, overwhelmed, overloaded, and some had issues purchasing the product. I mean, we had only limited amount of beta test units to begin with. So, I mean, at the end of the day, most of those people weren't going to be able to buy it anyways, but we still apologize for the, you know, sour experience for some of the users. But we're actually very proud that there was so much interest in this. So we thank you all. And we also thank those lucky ones who happened to get the product, who happened to buy the product. We would like to thank those people for the time they spent, for the great feedback they gave to us. We're really grateful. This turned out to be a very, very good experience for Nokta, because like I said, this was the first time running a beta testing on a physical product, because we did it in the past for software, which was very easy, you know. But for a physical product, it wasn't that easy. But I think all of us, including the testers, I think we all did a great job. So thank you so much. Now, I would like to tell you that I think we have a winner in our hand, the Nokta Accupoint. We've got great feedback. We've got a lot of compliments on this product, and we're really very proud. Now I'm gonna first share some of the, you know, nice compliments and the great feedback we got, the positive ones, and then I'm also gonna be sharing with you some of the issues people, I mean the testers encountered. Okay, so I'm just gonna read one or two of the great comments we received, and I'm not gonna give names. This is number one. I have owned or used just about every electronic pinpointer ever produced. In my opinion, you have a great product with the Accupoint. The color LCD screen and the wireless Bluetooth connectivity are definitely game changers. I expect this pinpointer to be a fantastic sales success for Nokta. Congratulations. I would like to read another one. I would say that you have designed a pinpointer that rivals, if not beats, any other on the market. Congratulations on that. It's an incredible piece of equipment. Thank you so much. We have a lot of other comments similar to this one. And yeah, I think we've done a good job, and we're really proud. Now, I would like to go over a few of the problems users faced, okay? Now, number one, this was on top of the list, initial connection / pairing problem. Now, let me tell you, the majority of these users, when they were trying to connect when they were trying to pair the Accupoint with the headphones, especially the Legend users, this came mostly from Legend users, they had their Legend on. So now, I believe we responded to most of these people, but if there are ones that were not responded yet, because, you know, all the feedback and all the emails we got, it was really overwhelming for the team too. But you cannot have the Legend on, or at least you cannot have the Bluetooth connection of the Legend on, or the Simplex, whatever, when you're trying to pair the Accupoint initially with the headphones, guys, okay? Because this is like any other electronics, actually, just like the Bluetooth connection, you know, in your car. So initially, when you're trying to pair the Accupoint with the headphones, please make sure your Legend is off, or your Simplex is off, or at least the Bluetooth connection of the unit is off. This is for the initial pairing, okay? That's number one. Now, so most of these, you know, comments we got, it was actually, we would call a user error, but then again, I don't think we really mentioned this in the manual, draft manual that was sent to the users. So maybe that's a mistake on our part too. But now the manual, the final manual has been updated with this information, okay? Now, the second issue is the long connection time for the initial pairing. So some users experienced a long pairing time for the initial pairing. And also we did mention in the manual that the initial pairing can take more than a few minutes. People reported that as an issue. But that was actually mentioned in the manual, and this was only true for the initial pairing. However, we took that feedback and we tried our best to minimize that connection time, and we improved it. So we actually did make an update on the unit already. Now, when I say this, I want to underline something for the testers. Now, the testers, please listen to me very carefully. Some of the testers got their unit very early, like we shipped it the next day. Like they bought it, we shipped it the next day, and the people, especially in Europe, in the UK, they got it like over the weekend. Now, these people who got them in a matter of couple of days, you know, because not all the pinpointers were sent at the same time, okay, not the same day. Some were left to be sent after Monday, okay, but the majority was sent the next day or the day after. Now, this initial units that were sent out didn't, of course, have this update. But the second batch of people who received it later than the others actually have already this update, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be sending the first batch of people, all those people who bought the product, a replacement unit like we promised, guys, okay? I hope this is clear. So once again, not everybody was sent the unit at the same time. So the first batch of people who got their units and who reported us, who gave us feedback when they said the initial pairing time is too long, what we did is we held off on the second batch. We didn't send them out. We said maybe we can figure this out in a matter of days, which we did, you know, over the weekend. My team worked over the weekend, and the next batch, which was actually a smaller portion of the people, of the testers anyway, they got this update already, so that you know. And all these people are going to be getting, all the testers are going to be getting an email from us, so that you know. Okay? Now, another one. This one that I'm going to talk about, only one person reported this. Now, to be honest with you, this is, I would say, the only bug, like real bug, that was caught by a user. And I don't want to mention the name, but we give that user a lot of credit for catching this, because this is really interesting. So the user said that when the unit is on vibration only, and when you don't press when you don't press the button for 5 minutes, you know, the pinpointer, this is a feature of the pinpointer, it goes into a lost alarm mode. Okay? So when it's in vibration only, when it goes into a lost alarm mode, and then once you take the unit and press the button and try to turn the sound on, the sound doesn't turn on. Wow, what a scenario, right? What a combination. Very interestingly, a user caught this. We also fixed this. This was a software glitch, and we fixed this. So again, the first batch of the testers who got their units earlier are gonna get a new pinpointer, a new Accupoint from Nokta as a replacement. But the second batch of users testers have this update as well in the unit that they received. Okay? Now, another thing is, now, the third feedback that we got, now I want you guys to listen to this very carefully. So the Bluetooth headphones that we have, that we currently sell for the Legend and the Simplex new generation, now has this software and protocol inside where it says, where it says disconnect, okay? When it disconnects. So now, when it was working with the Accupoint, that disconnection, because of the protocol written between the, I'm not too technical, so I'm going to try to explain this in very simple words. When it was disconnecting from the pinpointer and switching to the Legend, okay, number one, this lady sound in the headphones was going disconnect, disconnect, I believe 2 times. And people found this irritating, you know, that they didn't like that. And that also it was taking long for the sound to switch from the pinpointer to the Legend or to the Simplex, whatever. Now, this one, please understand, has nothing to do with the Accupoint, okay? So this is not something related to the Accupoint, but it's related to the Bluetooth chip and the protocol, the communication protocol. So that's why there is nothing to change in the Accupoint for this, with no promises attached, because this is not really a defect or a bug. It's just the way it works. But our team is already working on a few things on the Legend side, and with the Bluetooth chip manufacturer, to see if we can maybe do something on the Legend side, maybe with an update. Like I said, no promises attached, but and once we have a solution, We hope we will have a solution, but I'm underlining again, this is not really a bug or an issue. It has nothing to do with the Accupoint. It's the way that those headphones work. That lady does say disconnect, so but we're working on it, okay? Let me see if there is anything else. These are actually the major ones, okay, that we received. Now, there were other wishes, there were other requests, but then, like we mentioned at the beginning of this testing, guys, this testing was really to find bugs. And, oh, one more thing, sorry. There was only one unit out of all the units that were shipped, one unit that we defined as defective. And we actually asked the user not to send it back to us. Actually, we got it picked up from the user, brought it back to the factory, and my engineers looked at it and they confirmed that it was defective. It was a production defect, because this was a pilot run for us, not mass production. So that user, of course, is gonna get a replacement from us as well. Now, what happens after this point? The Accupoint is good to go. By the way, guys, I know some of you are writing in the chat. I'm not following it right now, but I'm gonna be taking a look at your questions after I'm done here. So what happens after this point? We're ready to start shipping the Accupoint, okay? So we're gonna be shipping the first batch of users who have the ones without the update, new units, and then we're gonna start shipping our distributors right away, okay? So thank you so much. We really appreciate all the feedback that we got from our testers. I think we have a winner in our hand. We're very happy. I'm gonna turn it on to show it to you. We're very proud. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. Oops, I couldn't turn it off. I actually went into settings. It's all new to me too. Oh, now it's okay. So we're ready to start shipping the product, guys, okay? Let me see what else I wanted to share with you. I'm gonna get your questions, but when will we start shipping to distributors? Like ASAP. We're actually gonna be putting the unit product up on our website hopefully tomorrow. The release, NDA release for the testers. You're gonna be getting an email from us, okay, with the release of your NDAs, so you can start sharing, showing the unit. You can start sharing it with the public, and like I said, any feedback that you gave to us, I believe we addressed most of them. I addressed most of them. And but like I said, any wishes, requests, I'm sorry, but at this point, some of the requests that were coming about the design or any other thing, it's really not possible anymore because the tooling is done. So you can start sharing your feedback with the public testers. We're also going to verify this in an email to you, okay? And tomorrow, you're gonna hopefully see the product up on our website, and we have a nice cool video to go along with it that we're gonna share. And in the upcoming days, we may release another video showing some of the features and showing how to use the product. I may do it in another live, or we may just put up a video up on our YouTube and Facebook and Instagram channels. And one other thing now, I wanna share with you guys. Now, Nokta will be running a very, very, I would say, unbeatable, unbelievable, very aggressive promotion for the end of the year. And you're gonna hear about this in just a few days, okay? So if you're not a Nokta owner, and if you're planning to buy a Nokta, now is the time. You're gonna hear about this in just a couple of days, guys. We're gonna be offering great promotions, which also includes this to the new Pinpointer. So yeah, thank you so much. Now I'm gonna look at the chat to see if there are any questions, okay? Let me see if I can get this up on my laptop instead of my guys, instead of the phone. It's just gonna be easier, or actually no, I can read them here. I highly recommend the Nana. Okay, so many people will not understand what that means, but actually when we were at Detectable, guys, people were looking at this, and many people call this, I don't know who came up with this, but people started calling this the Nokta banana. And I actually loved it, Nokta banana, and some people called it Nokta Nana. So yeah, the new Nokta, we call it the Accupoint, but you may want to call it the Nokta banana or Nokta Nana. So thank you for the opportunity to test it. I'll not say more than wow until our NDA clears. Actually, Derek, you're gonna get an email, but at this point we're done with the testing, so you are cleared from your NDAs. Like I said, all these feedback about the initial pairing or the wait time, they all have been addressed, okay? Sounds like public release announced tomorrow. We're free. Yeah, you are. You can go ahead. But we want to, actually some people would like to maybe get that in writing, so we'll get it in writing to the testers as well. Any changes for the coils for the Ultra like the SP24? I don't know what that means. Any changes for coils? We do have an SP24 for the Ultra already. Oh, sorry, S624. We have an S624 coil available already for the Ultra, by the way, if you didn't know that, okay? It's an optional coil available. When will it be available? Legend update. Legend update coming. I'm not gonna give you a date, but it's coming, guys. Hold on tight. It's gonna be a great update. Okay, the beast mode. We call it the boost mode. You can call it the beast mode, whichever you like, okay? Or maybe we'll call it the beast mode too. Who knows? What deals are coming out on detectors? Just hold tight for a couple of more days. Okay, it's gonna be all out there. You're gonna be very happy, guys. Beast mode, yes, beast mode. What else? Is there any question? Are there any questions on the Pinpointer, on the Accupoint, guys? Beeping, mine sometimes beeps. Oh, okay, very good, very good. I'm so glad you brought this up. Now, please understand that a Pinpointer is just like a metal detector. So at maximum sensitivity levels, sometimes it will get falses. This is very, very normal. That's why you may want to drop the sensitivity a bit, 1 or 2 levels, whatever, or simply sometimes press the reset button. I mean, when I say reset button, we only have one button, but let me show you guys. When it's on, if you just press the on button once, short press, that resets it. It's a retune, and it's so fast, okay? So, so if it starts pulsing, try the reset. It will work for sure. But if it's pulsing due to maximum sensitivity because of the environment, whatever, then you may want to drop your sensitivity a level or 2. That should quiet it down. Yeah, that's fine. I run on 5 sensitivity and it does great. Sorry, yeah, it's on. Let me turn this off. Okay, thanks again for the mute option update submitted. Mute option update submitted. Mute option. I'm trying to understand. Do we need to do anything to submit for the update for the Accupoint for the beta testers? No, you don't need to, but I'm trying to now remember what the mute option is. Anyway, maybe you'll write to me. I instinctively I did the quick press and that did work. Thanks. Yes. I think that was explained in the manual sent to you, but some of you guys maybe didn't read the manual. But how will we beta testers find? I missed that. Probably you were trying to ask which version you have. How do you know? You'll get an email from us. Okay. So don't worry about that. Change sensitivity with rapid press. Yeah, but the only problem with that is, I know what you're asking, but this is a one button operation on this pinpointer, so I would say that's almost impossible. Any news on the score price range? Yes, actually we did a launch of the score last weekend in Florida, in the US, people really liked it. Price point, like I said, under 500. That's all I'm gonna share for now. Okay. I did not receive a manual with mine. Well, the manual was sent to you as a link, not as a print copy, because it wasn't printed yet, because it was the testing stage. Any other questions? Any other questions, guys? I guess not. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much, as usual. Okay, wait. Hey, Dilek. Staffordshire searcher here, testing it for ArchMD and big detecting show. Amazing pointer. Got some cracking photos of it if you want them. Also run it with light on LCD. I cannot read enough. Yeah, you can share pictures. Why not? I would love that. Thank you, Nokta. No, thank you guys. You don't have to thank us. We're doing our job. We thank you, our end users. As always, we're grateful for your support and for everything. It's our pleasure to serve you. How many VDI points in the score? I don't want to really get into score questions in this video. I wanted to focus on the Accupoint and just wanted to let you know that there's some great promotions coming from Nokta. That's all. I'm gonna end this live, and as always, Nokta loves you. We love you. Bye-bye.